In a world where magic was the air, Zen was empty-handed, weak, rejected. But when the elements attacked, the strong proved powerless. Their fragile magic couldn't contain the river's wrath. They perished while Zen fled, not from cowardice but from despair. He swore to find strength or die trying. His body became the hammer, his will the anvil. Every blow, every wound, a lesson. He sought not magic from without. He forged it from within, from pain, from fury, from will. When his will broke the barrier, the magic answered. Not like any other. It was the echo, unforged steel. Magic summoning the power of those who forged the world. Not for ruin, but for reshaping, for defense. He returned, not to display power, but to save, with unforged steel. He was ready for the final battle. The river spirit grew stronger. Its wrath could wipe out all that remained of his home village. When hope was lost, he appeared, not empty-handed, but the forger of fate. He called not one. He summoned the echo of all who ever built and defended this world. His echo didn't fight the water. It reforged it, turning chaos into order, destruction into defense. The battle was not for life, but for control. Which was stronger, the element's fury or a man's will? His final will, his pure strength. He sealed the spirit not in a prison, but in harmony. The spirit wasn't defeated. It was transformed. Its anger became a blessing. Its fury, life. Unforged steel triumphed, not by might, but by will. Not by destruction, but by creation. The world flourished. Every canal, every home. It was the echo of his perseverance, the echo of his strength. The new generation didn't wait for a gift. They created their own destiny. Their strength was their own echo. The war with the elements ended in alliance. The world didn't just survive, it became better. The story of Zen became more than just a legend. It became the foundation of their civilization. His power was eternal, an unyielding light of perseverance, always ready to manifest. And so ended the story of Zen, the story of a hero who reforged himself and his world. His legacy lives on. His story is complete, an absolute triumph. Deep in the world where the sun never reaches, lived a tribe whose life was entwined with the breath of luminous fungi. They did not build homes. They grew them from the very flesh of the caves. But Lyra, the keenest scout, was the first to notice the sickness. In secret, under the cover of darkness, the elders committed sacrilege, killing the source of life. To hide the truth, the shaman crafted a legend. He pointed to a peaceful giant. Drunk on the lie, the warriors donned masks of hatred, their weapons ignited with a foreign, aggressive light. Only Lyra could see the truth, and while the hunters took the path of war, she chose the path of truth. Her weapon was not rage, but connection. She walked alone, yet was guided by the entire ecosystem. Ancient beasts, blind to malice, became her bridges. Her pursuit led to the heart of the darkness, the Elder's secret sanctum. Not a god, but greed was killing the forest. The Elders were milking life itself for an elixir of power. In that moment, her fear transformed into a silent, cold fury. The fury of a guardian. The stone grazer was unaware of the danger. The first spear found its mark. The giant's cry of pain was the scream of the dying land itself. His cry led Lyra there. she was too late to prevent, but arrived just in time to change everything. She understood. Fighting the people would be on their terms. Her power lay elsewhere. She touched his wound and sang a song the world had forgotten, and the world answered, not with fungi that need darkness, but with flowers born for light. The false magic of hatred could not withstand the light of truth. The enchantments shattered, leaving only shame. The stone grazer was healed, but he was more than a beast. He became a symbol of renewal through sacrifice. She did not become their new leader. She left to become a new heart for someone else, to guard the balance far from those who had forgotten how to cherish it. In the stone bowels of the world, where eternal darkness meets infernal flame, people built not a city, but a machine for survival. His name was Caden, a stone borer. His weapon was not a sword, but a mind fused with stone. He found a way to tame the volcano god that gave them light and warmth. The elders saw not salvation, but sacrilege. But the god they called the Forge was insatiable. Each year it demanded fresh blood and a new sacrifice. This year the priests declared, "The Forge demands more. It demands the blood of a stone borer." Accused of heresy, Caden could only rely on his loyal guard, Bryn, and the speed of his feet. Their path led down into the very heart of the Fury, where their god slept. At the bottom they found not a monster's lair, but a forgotten workshop, the legacy of a lost race. The truth was revealed to Caden. The Forge was not a god, it was a machine. Grand, ancient, and out of control. Its agony threatened not just the city, but the entire world. It could birth a new ice age. To save the world, he had to kill his people's god. Bryn understood without words. Caden walked the edge of oblivion, his mind wrestling the stone brain of the ancient machine. And there he stood before it. Not the face of a god, but the open wound of the planet, the heart of the Forge. His tool was a crystal of thought, the price, his own bond with the stone. And the light died. In all the world they knew, silence and darkness fell. "He killed our god!" The priestess's scream held not grief, but triumphant fury. The people believed her. But Caden wasn't finished. From the darkness, a new light had to be born. And it responded, not with a volcano's rage, but with a tamed heartbeat, a pure, cold, eternal light. He paid for salvation with a gift, his eye, his name. He returned not a hero, but a mutilated heretic. He broke his old tool. The old oath was fulfilled. It was time to swear a new one. And so a new era began. An era not of blind worship, but of understanding.